Hello and good day. How is everyone today? So let me say my hello, put it out there. Hello. Hey Tanya, welcome. You must be loving Arizona. We're getting a shitload of snow here today. So it must be nice to be basking in somewhere where it's a little bit warmer and you don't have to dig your way out. Good morning, Tina. Good morning. Whew, boy, it's amazing when the about to freeze in Iowa. Ah, yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, usually if we're getting stuff down here, then it just sort of like drifts all the way down there. Um, it's yeah, snow day today. Snow day today here. That's for sure. On my way back to the ice and snow to pack up my stuff. Oh, blessings to you. Blessings. Wow. Good morning, Shar. Well, be safe. Be safe on your travels going back to Des Moines. So, yeah, I think you're going to pack in a hurry and want to get the hell out of there. Today, the sun is at 15 degrees. This is halfway. We are halfway through winter. We are halfway through winter. Just think of that. Just think. Halfway through winter before the spring equinox. Now I know in some areas that is like, yay. I know here in Alberta and where I live, it's like, oh really? Does that really mean winter is over? Makes us question. But it is that the idea of, yes, you know what, doesn't matter. The trees are going to sprout. The crocuses are going to come through. We are going to feel that energy, that resurgence come through. So we are halfway point. Now, if you have anything in your chart in any of the fixed sign, especially if in Scorpio, so if you have anything in Scorpio, we have, anything from about, I would go, where's lovely Venus today? Venus is at 2 degrees. So anything between 2 and 16 degrees in your chart, in your fixed sign, especially Scorpio, because Scorpio will be making squares over to Aquarius and along with Taurus. And same with Leo. Leo's in opposition to all of this. So if you have anything in Leo in those also, so this is making a T square in the heavens. So we have some energies that are coming in, making some T squares. So I know the fixed signs, as I say, the fixed signs are going to be really feeling it over the next couple of years, right? And if you looked at my weekly astrology, I know I've been late in getting everything out this week. Weekly astrology, it is, there's some are releasing a lot of karmic. There's a lot of karmic ends back from 2002 and will be coming to a closure in 2022. So this is really an energy, even for the collective, of stepping forward. Now, Aquarius energy, the thing about Aquarius energy is where you will see people coming out and protesting. People are not putting up with shit anymore. They're wanting to come out. They're wanting to coexist in harmony. Now we're going to have how many? 6 planets in the Aquarius. And last time we've had that was in 1962, but it was 7 planets in Aquarius. Now, if you think about the 1960s and the early 1960s, that was the hippie movement. So a lot of this hippie energy, this love one another, this is about communities coming together, growing crops together. But there's also a lot of protests, a lot of disruptions that came in with that. And people not accepting certain ways of life, not accepting things to be the way that people are saying this is the way that you are needing to live. Hence, we're seeing that on Wall Street. If you're watching Wall Street, I mean, it's being exposed. These big billionaires are like, woo, hoo, 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 when they've been doing it all along to people. So we're seeing things being exposed, and that's what we would, expect with Saturn leaving Capricorn after being with Jupiter or being with Pluto for a while. It's exposure, and Jupiter's still there. There's still things that are going to be brought up. He's going to be there till 2023. So, but it's going to come in at a slower pace when it comes to getting things done in a way. So structurally, it could be a little bit slower. And if you're having any hard aspects, start to look at what was the buildup before then. What was the energies before that culmination? So taking a look at certain things, taking a look at what was going on in your life, and maybe, the little disruptions that were there, and maybe you didn't pay attention to them and you shoved them to the side. That's what I'm good at. Shoving it to the side. I ain't gonna look at that now, and I'll deal with it when it's in my face, right? That's how I look at it. I'll deal with it when it's in my face. So we have the energies in Scorpio, and Scorpio is, with that moon and sun. I gotta say, when you have a sun in Aquarius, moon in Scorpio, that's some crazy ass shit, even if you have it the opposite way, right? That is like, there's a lot of rebellious energy when that comes in, right? There's a lot of energy that comes in that says, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to go along with the status quo. So a lot of times with that element being in Aquarius, this is where we're having a break away from the old, which is Saturn, and in comes Uranus is the new. Uranus is the new. He's the one who thinks outside of the box because he's outside of what we can see, right? He is that unconscious. He's on the other side of Saturn. So he's bringing in this unknown. And this new always wins out. So this new energy, this new positivity of energy comes through, it wins out over the old structures. So old structures are breaking down, and we're seeing that tremendously, and new ones are going to be coming in. And that's where you're going to get protests, people standing up, people saying they're not going to take it anymore. And this is when you do your own reflection of where you want to stand up in your life. Where are you standing up and not taking it anymore? Where is it that you do not want to go along with what other people are saying? And this is where it's like, a lot of you who are empaths, somebody just sent me a beautiful blog, and it's like a lot of you are empaths. So this is up-leveling, uplifting. This is where, starting to do things to, go back to the basics and start to uplift yourself. Start to do things that are going to create a stronger foundation for you. Hence, I got the angel class. Ooh, I wrote sale wrong. I got the angel class that is coming up on February 19th to the 21st. Now, this is live and it's recorded. So you can get the recording if you're unable to make it for the whole thing. This is a wonderful foundation that can add if you've taken the angel alchemy class. Beautiful, because this is going to help when we bring in the female archangels, the arcanas, and bringing that energy forth for us is helping to anchor even more energy of love and light into this earth. And that's really what working with the angels are coming in, teaching people how to connect with your angels, how to work with your angels, how to work with your guardian angels, so that you are feeling that powerful surge of energy that does help to uplift you and level you up, and bringing in the intentions too, and helping you to form your intentions, helping you to be able to commit to yourself more fully. And especially, congratulations, we just got through January, right? And this is like the last few weeks of 2020 were encouraged to embrace and assimilate the shifts and the wisdoms, and that we have experienced over the past year. And this is now coming in, and we're trying to bring it in and anchoring it and bringing in higher help, not hired, higher help helps us to anchor it forth. So bringing things in, utilizing our guides, our angels, our crystals, utilizing a lot of what we have. Some of you have, a lot of the basics already. Utilizing that is very important. This is where you are now becoming more integrating a lot of the energies and allowing us to find our sea legs and for the remainder of the year. Because we're going to be in this transformation and changes and stuff and energies that are going to be coming in, but we need to pause often and focus on our deep, deep breathing while putting our hands on our heart. You know, I love putting my hands on my heart. That brings me back to center, that connects me to my soul, that connects me to what I need to know. This connects me to direction, putting my hands on my soul. And when I do this, and when I put my hands here, I even sometimes put my hands up on my higher heart, on this higher part, the higher chakra here, the fifth chamber, and coming in and asking for the angels to come forth, calling forth the angel of faith and the angel of clarity, coming forth and asking for the angel of prosperity and abundance and wisdom to come forth, to be with me and guide me throughout my day. Then taking a moment of silence and allowing myself to listen. And breathe. This energy that is in Aquarius is very intense. It's intense in a way that gets us to a place where maybe we're feeling uncomfortable, so that we have to really step out of a routine that has been stressful for us. That gets us where we need to look at new energies and help us to get into creativity and productivity. And I know some people out there that are like, I'm not very creative, but this is stretching you. This is challenging you, right? To step into, maybe it's creating, maybe your creativity's cleaning, right? Maybe your creativity's organizing or doing mechanics. Maybe that's part of your creativity. So this is allowing yourself to get into that creativity and productivity that helps you to break up the bad habits and allowing you to make time for what matters to you more and what's bringing in the meaning for you. And this is two big, takeaways. One, Virgo, who has a high need for order, and when it comes to routine, and there's more time to relax with procrastination and becomes a thing of the past. So think of this energy of what's coming in for organization, bringing in that organizing energy. We have that Taurian energy also that comes in, and it's the higher octave of Venus, the lower octave of Venus of our everyday life. Libra is the higher octave. So we have this energy that wants to come in to help us to claim, and Venus wants organization. She really does. She's coming in with she's conjuncting up to Saturn. Saturn definitely wants things organized and wants things done in a certain way. And so does Venus, because she wants that organization to help to free up, to have more time. When there's a lot of clutter and we're overdoing everything and we're overrun, we don't have time to enjoy what it is that we'd like to do. And this is, helping us to alleviate anything that comes forth for us too. So with the organization, if you have any disorders, like you may be bipolar, ADHD, have insomnia, or any of that, having some organization in your life brings in calmness. It really does. And helps you to breathe through things. So routine also helps with stress. And creating a set schedule for yourself, and doing chores, work tasks, meeting, exercise, paying bills, setting up an organization helps to actually free you even more. So this is when it comes to management, being productive. And that's really where a lot of this energy comes in when we are in a lot of Aquarius energy. It's about our organization. Mercury retrograde is getting us to see what maybe needs to be reorganized. Retrograde, reorganize, refurbish, redo. What is there that's stressing you out that you need to really take a look at this time? And Saturn being there with Venus will help you to create a schedule or a organization that's going to help you. And if you need help, if you need help with any of this, ask I had somebody reach out to me today and said that they're willing to help me. So, they reached out. Awesome. Now I got to find something for her to do, and in doing that, right? So this is the thing. This is like allowing yourself to become this energies, because then it becomes a normal routine. It's like brushing your teeth, but it is a practice, and that's what we're coming into. And these squares that are coming in are getting us to see, what are you resisting, because whatever you're resisting will persist. So when we look at what's resisting and we start to work with it and start to see what it is, we're able to relieve it and do a release. So this is where we start to create these routines, and be realistic with yourself, right? So be realistic with your goals and make sure they're enjoyable. So you can color code things, or even if you're not liking, say you don't like to cook. So make it what is the end result with cooking? Enjoyable meals. I'm making delicious, enjoyable, nurturing meals for myself and my family to enjoy. So go with the outcome and change the wording for the outcome. This is what, I don't like to cook, but I love to eat. I love to enjoy delicious, enjoyable meals that I can bring in nutrients into my body, right? If you're not liking to exercise, you could change it. Well, what's the result with when you, I'm going to be creating more energy for myself and stepping into my luscious, sexy body. Look at the outcome of what it is that you're doing and how that's going to reflect, right? How's that going to reflect in how things are going to go more smoothly for you, or how you're going to feel, and you can step into that feeling. So this is where, because Scorpio is going to push, and a Scorpio moon for the next 2 days is going to push you, because that's what Scorpio does. And sometimes you got to be, now here's the flip side, is that you got to be careful, because there can be some push in there, but Scorpio is the taboo, and it can really get you into a place of a little bit of cray-cray. So watch where that craziness goes, and watch where maybe some obsessions of yours comes up. Looking at maybe something that you're too obsessive over, or that you stress about too much, because Scorpio is going to bring that shit up, man. Right? That's what Scorpios do. So this is, and with that sun, with that sun coming in and squaring it all off, this is like, bringing in a little bit of craziness that's going to come in with this, because this is coming into the first quarter square. Or the third quarter square. So we go back before the full moon, right? Before the full moon, what was stressing you out? The moon came in and helped to relieve some of that, get you into a position. And now as you're going forward, what is that tension that's coming or reappearing, or something maybe new that's coming up for you? So this is, as I said yesterday, with the moon energies, what is it that you need to work with? What are the goals that you are trying to work on and create? And I believe, a routine at this point is going to be very important for us for the coming year. Having something that we do on a daily basis. One of the things, doing the 21-day meditation, I'm starting that to do each month. So beginning of each month, we're going to start a 21-day meditation. So, I'm going to be, my set is out there. I'm going to be putting it out for March, definitely, right? And having that energy out there for March. So we're putting ourselves into a routine and bringing that routine in. And this is also, get some feedback from others. Get some feedback on how things are going, or asking, right? And be open to the feedback. Don't get all pissy. You asked for the feedback, okay? So this is don't get pissy when people start telling you. And this is a time to not only create a habit or routine, but time to ponder, think, and daydream, hope and wishes for many things. And when it comes down to this year, The choice of education. This is a really big year for education and looking at new ideas, new skills, healing techniques to choose from. And this is absolutely fabulous because in my class, in the healing, we teach healing techniques, show you different hand positions. We start to introduce you to some crystals and bringing some crystals, attuning the crystals to the angels and working with that. And this is where coming in and allowing yourself to work with this energy even more. Trusting the universe will provide the funds to cover it all. You know, the universe is going to come in trusting. You know, it's like the song that we listen to in the morning and for our dance is like all the little critters, everything that God has created, everything on this beautiful, beautiful earth, this beautiful Mother Earth. It's everything is provided. Everything is provided. And this is where, you know, for us, if you're feeling out of sorts, go back to your basics, go back to your grounding. If you've taken your Reiki, go back to your level 1 Reiki and do some self-healing. If you've taken the angel courses with me, calling the angels in, setting up your angel wheel, working within that angel wheel. That's very important. So this is where you want to come in. You want to trust in this beautiful energies that are coming in. One of the cards that I had a friend pull for me today was, and she pulled the Kuan Yin card, and it was the card of prosperity. As you release your concerns to me, I support your material well-being so that you may devote your energies to the spiritual journey. Ask for my help and blessings will transform your world. So that's beautiful. It was beautiful. She pulled out a Rumi oracle, and it is affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You are being led into it now. Your victory is inevitable. Every challenge or adventure is an opportunity for you to test your mettle and to be what you are in truth. Life is providing you. And that's what I find is like being in your truth is so important right now. Stepping into your truth of who you are and into your creativity, into your beauty is going to be so, so important. And that's part of being part of this Aquarian energy that's coming in very strong this year. Is saying you got to step into your uniqueness. You got to step into your individuality and allow yourself to not, you know, get lost in some of the crazy. If it doesn't feel right, then it doesn't feel right. If you don't like that joke, then you don't like that joke. Maybe you're offended by it. And it's like, okay, some people like that joke, but I don't like it, so I'm going to step back from it. So this is very important to look at, you know, being in touch. And you are in touch with this beautiful wave of light. You do have this essence of blessings of love inside of you. We all do. So stepping forward with it all and allowing yourself to listen to your inner guidance. So, you know, as Sufi says, it's the wisdom, the silence of the mind. So let the silence guide you into your inner peace. Breathe. Hand on heart. What do I need to know today? Peace. Understanding. So allow yourself to listen. In the silence in your mind, you will become more alert and sensitive to your surroundings. And the silent mind is devoid of judging, clinging, or rejecting. So come into the silence. And it is a practice. I say it's a practice. You know, this is wanting to get you away from hatred and anger and jealousy and confusion and conflict. That's what we want. We want to get you away from that. We want to get you more into a flow. That's why routine. That's why we got this beautiful Saturn and Venus coming in, and they're conjuncting and saying, hey, let's get some routine down. Let's get something going here, an organization, and allowing ourselves to get into some organization, and so that you can feel the calming energies flow through you and relaxing the body and renewing the spirit. Beautiful. Love that shit. So if you're interested in the Angel Workshop, let me know. 2 more days for the $75 off. So definitely come in. If you've, I know there's a couple people who put 75, they're put the $75 on. So if you want, subtract the $75 off the 147, and that's what you owe if you pay for it within the next 2 days. So that's within the next 2 days. Also, if you want to book in a reading, definitely book in a reading. Or if you want to tune up, like a little 30-minute tune up, let me know. I do 30-minute tune ups. And we can just do a 30-minute tune up, look over your chart, see what's going on and some of the, where some of the aspects are, so that it gives you a little bit of an understanding. So if you want a little bit of a tune up, definitely you can book in for a 30-minute tune up and we can go over some things. All right. Sending you out so much love. May the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Have a blessed one, everybody. And thank you for being a part of my soul tribe. You guys are just fucking awesome. Have a great one. Bye-bye.